Good morning, my dear students. Most probably this is the last class of me with you, but because now we are at the last stage of our book. In previous 5 classes, I have completed giving lecture on the last chapter, and today the exercise and creative questions will be discussed in this class. So, come at first exercise from book. What is the ratio of hydrogen and nitrogen in ammonia gas production? Look, when ammonia is produced by the reaction of hydrogen and nitrogen, then 3 mole hydrogen and 1 mole nitrogen are needed to make 2 mole ammonia. After balancing the reaction, you can see this. So, the ratio of hydrogen and nitrogen will be 3:1. The D number option. Now 2 number question, ammonia plus sulfuric acid reaction. Ammonia plus sulfuric acid, they will produce the product ammonium sulfate, NH42SO4. Now it is a neutralization reaction. Ammonia is a basic compound and sulfuric acid is acid. So the reaction is a neutralization reaction. Product is an important nutrient of plants. The product ammonium sulfate, it is an important nutrient of plants. So option 2 is also correct. 3 number option, pH value of the liquid solution of the product is greater than 7. Now look, ammonium sulfate is a salt, but when it is given into water, the aqueous solution of ammonium sulfate will produce weak base ammonium hydroxide and strong acid sulfuric acid. So, the ammonium sulfate is an acidic salt, and we know the acid has pH value less than 7, so the option 3 number is not correct. The pH value of the aqueous solution of ammonium sulfate will be less than 7. So the answer 1 and 2 is the correct answer. 3 number question, which one makes the colorful materials colorless? Sodium hydroxide, there is given, this is wrong formula in your book, you will make it correct. Calcium chlorohypochlorite, this is bleaching powder, hydrochloric acid and acetic acid. Now dear students, calcium chlorohypochlorite, it is also known as bleaching powder and it is an anti-pigment. That means it makes the colorful materials colorless. So the option B is the correct answer. By which ion is the application of urea on soil absorbed? When urea is applied on soil, then urea produces ammonium ion and hydroxyl ion. From there, ammonium ion is absorbed by soil. So, B number is the correct answer, ammonium ion. These are the MCQ from your book. Now, come creative question. Shaun, a student of class 10, after washing clothes in tube oil water, saw that the clothes were not so clear and there was not much foam in the water. When he informed his friend Riyad of the matter, Riyad suggested to him to use a detergent. Now, what is soap? All you know, soap is sodium or potassium salt of higher fatty acid. That means RCONA. B number question, what is glass cleaner? Glass cleaner is a cleaning reagent that cleans glass materials. The main component of glass cleaner is ammonia. When ammonia is given into water, then it produces ammonium hydroxide, that is also known as ammonia solution. And ammonia solution and isopropyl alcohol are mixed to make glass cleaner. Now C number question. Describe the cleaning mechanism of the first material that Shaun first used to clean his clothes. Shaun first used soap to clean his clothes. So you have to explain the cleaning mechanism of soap. You will get it from the book, and also you will get it my lecture 10. So from there you can write this question answer. D number question. Explain with logic why the cleaning material suggested by Riyad was effective. Riyad suggested to use detergent, and we know detergent is more effective cleaning material than soap. So here the cleaning mechanism of soap and detergent, from there detergent is more effective. You have to explain this. Also you will get this from lecture 10. Now 2 number question. Dr. Chandra's maid servant is taking rest due to her indigestion. Suddenly the fridge being out of order, Dr. Chandra becomes worried with uncooked fish, meat, salt, baking powder and vinegar which she bought from the market. In the meantime, the maid servant feels better by taking baking powder secretly. Knowing this matter, Dr. Chandra forbade her to take it in future. Now, what is the main constituent of the glass cleaner? The main constituent of the glass cleaner is ammonia. What is the role of air in ammonia industry in our country? In our country, in ammonia industry, ammonia is produced by the reaction of nitrogen and hydrogen, where you know that in air there are 78% nitrogen. So nitrogen is collected from the air. So in ammonia industry, the role of air for the production of ammonia is immense. By using which one of the stem did Dr. Chandra ask her maid to preserve fish, meat? Explain. Look, there are meat, fish, salt, baking powder and vinegar. So Dr. Chandra told her maid to preserve fish and meat by using vinegar, because vinegar is a material that can preserve fish, meat or any food materials. So you have to explain here how vinegar can preserve food materials. This is in your book, and also you will get it from lecture 8. D number question. Explain the chemistry with reaction about the cure of indigestion of the maid servant in the stem. Maid servant took baking powder. What is baking powder? The mixture of sodium hydrogen carbonate and tartaric acid. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is a basic compound. And why indigestion occurs? Indigestion occurs when the HCl, amount of HCl is increased in our stomach. So when HCl is increased in our stomach, then if baking powder or sodium hydrogen carbonate is taken, then the acidity of stomach can be neutralized. But this is not good for our health. So here you have to explain how baking powder, at first you have to explain how indigestion occurred to the maid servant of Dr. Chandra, and then how baking powder removed the indigestion, or how baking powder neutralized the acid of the stomach of maid servant. This is also you can get from lecture 8. Now some extra creative question I will discuss here. This is 1 number question. Look, here limestone, it produces a solid compound A and a gas B. That means limestone is calcium carbonate. It is decomposed to produce calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. A is calcium oxide and B is carbon dioxide. Calcium oxide reacts with water and they produce C. That means C is calcium hydroxide, and C reacts with chlorine. The mixture of C and chlorine are heated to produce compound D. C is calcium hydroxide, so here D will be bleaching powder, calcium chlorohypochlorite. Now a number question, what is the formula of washing soda? All you know the formula of washing soda is sodium carbonate, 10 mole water. Why soap does not make foam easily with hard water? Explain. In hard water, what things are present? Some soluble salt, calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate. So when soap is used in hard water, at first soap reacts with this soluble salt to make them insoluble. So more soap is needed to make foam with hard water, and soap does not make foam easily with hard water. See number question, compound B is responsible for swelling up of cakes. Either it is produced from baking powder or yeast. What is compound B? Compound B is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is responsible for swelling up of cakes or breads. And how this carbon dioxide produced? Carbon dioxide can be produced by using baking powder or also yeast. Baking powder, this is the carbonate compound and acid mixture. So when they are heated or when water is added with them, then carbon dioxide is produced. And yeast, while respiration, yeast produces carbon dioxide. The both you have to explain how they produce carbon dioxide and how carbon dioxide swells up the cake or breads. Compound D is an active disinfectant. Compound D is bleaching powder. It is used to kill the germ or bacteria. So here you have to explain that compound D is an active disinfectant. Explain logically with necessary equations. From there, C number question you will get in my lecture 8 and D number question you will get in lecture 11. Now, second question, ammonium chloride plus calcium hydroxide, they produce compound A, calcium chloride and water. What is the compound A? Compound A will be ammonia. Now question, what is the main constituent of toilet cleaner? The main constituent of toilet cleaner is sodium hydroxide. Write down the differences between soap and detergent. The differences between soap and detergent, you will get it in your book. There are written the differences. Baking soda can be prepared by using A. Explain it with chemical reaction. Baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate, it is produced by using ammonia, carbon dioxide and sodium chloride. So A, ammonia is needed to make baking soda, baking powder. So you will write the preparation of baking soda by using chemical reaction. How does a compound of the stem provide nutrients to the soil for the plants? Analyze it. A compound, that is ammonia, ammonia is used to produce urea as well as ammonium sulfate. Both are the nutrients for the soil and they provide nutrients to the soil. So you will write the preparation and mechanism of urea and ammonium sulfate that are produced from A. These questions C and D, they are in your book, but you can also get these C and D from C from lecture 8 and D from lecture 12. Now 3 number question, fat or oil, they react with sodium hydroxide and they produce A and B. Fat or oil, when it reacts with sodium hydroxide, then it produces A, that means soap, and B, that means glycerin. L'Oreal alcohol reacts with sulfuric acid and produce C and water. What is C? L'Oreal alcohol reacts with sulfuric acid and produces L'Oreal hydrogen sulfate and water. So C is L'Oreal hydrogen sulfate. L'Oreal hydrogen sulfate reacts with sodium hydroxide and produce D plus water. So D is sodium L'Oreal sulfate and water, or D is also known as detergent. Now, what is the chemical name and formula of bleaching powder? The chemical name of bleaching powder is calcium chlorohypochlorite and the formula of bleaching powder is CaOClCl. Explain the roles of vinegar in preserving foods. You know, vinegar is a weak acid and it gives a small amount of hydrogen ion, and when vinegar is used to preserve foods, then the hydrogen ion of vinegar, it destroys the protein of germ and bacteria. In this way, vinegar preserves food materials. Complete the above reactions and write down the name of A, B and D. You will complete all the reactions and from there you will write the name of A, B and D. A is soap. You have to write its chemical name with formula. B is glycerin. Its formula you have to write. And D is detergent. Its chemical name and formula you have to write. Now, D number question. Describe the mechanism of A and D to remove dirt from clothes and evaluate which one is more effective as cleaning agent. A and D, soap and detergent, these are used to remove dirt from clothes. You have to write the mechanism of soap or detergent and you have to explain which one is more effective, soap or detergent. You will get this question in my lecture 10. Now, 4 number question, that is in STEM, there are limestone and edible salt. So the questions are, what is vinegar? What is vinegar? Vinegar is 6 to 10% aqueous solution of ethanoic acid. Explain the cleaning mechanism of glass cleaner. Glass cleaner, the cleaning mechanism of glass cleaner, you have to explain here. How will you prepare toilet cleaner from compound 2 in the STEM? Here, compound 2 is edible salt, and when the aqueous solution of edible salt is electrolyzed, then the main component of toilet cleaner, sodium hydroxide, is produced. So you have to write the electrolysis process of edible salt for the preparation of the main component of toilet cleaner, that is sodium hydroxide. Compound 1 and 2 both are essential to produce a white colored powder that is used to raise cake or bread. Analyze by showing the preparation and mechanism of it. Compound 1, that is limestone, it produces carbon dioxide by the decomposition. And compound 2, edible salt, both are needed to produce white colored powder, that is baking powder. You have to write the preparation of baking powder by using them and also the mechanism of baking powder. So, this question, C number question, you will get in my lecture 9 and D number question you will get in lecture 8. So, dear students, today up to this, and look, hati hati papa kore, we reached at the end of our book. How long time it was needed to come to the end of our destiny. At the first day, when you had opened the book, most of you got shocked how big the syllabus is. But now this is the most interesting topic to most of you. So, in this way, every hard thing becomes the easiest one. So, never be afraid. Industry is the key to success. Be well, be safe, and be a perfect human being. Bye everyone.